1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mandolin land, Mike Heading here. Today we're going to break down the classic beginner song, She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain, in the key of C. I've got two solos for this song. The first one is straight single note melody. We're going to work on getting our basic position down, staying in our C chord. And the second solo is going to add some basic bluegrass ornaments. We're going to add some double stops, some slides, some hammer-ons. So we're going to look at spicing up the single note melody. A lot of stuff in this lesson can translate to other basic songs that you're working on. I'm going to break down both solos note for note and then show you a bunch of backup I would do on this song. So how I would do basic open strumming, how I would do bluegrass chop chords. I'm going to break it all down. All right, here's She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain in the key of C. All right, let's start breaking down the single note melody to She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. So let me play the first four measures and then I'll break it down. Do that again. Okay, so we're going to start up on the 5th fret of the D string with our 3rd finger of our left hand. So it's a G note. And then we're going to play the open A string, so the string right above it. And then we're going to play the 3rd fret on the A string 4 times in a row with our middle finger of our left hand. And all the pick directions on the beginning solo are going to be downstrokes only. So you'll see below the tab, the staple symbols are the downs, and if you see a V, that's the upstroke. You'll also see the left-hand fingerings are the numbers in the circle. So 1 is your first finger, 2 is your second finger, 3 is your third finger, and 4 is your pinky. So we're starting on beat 3, so we count 1, 2, and then we're going to play on beats 3 and 4. And then we're going to play 4 quarter notes. And one thing you could practice is keeping your 3rd finger down. You don't have to do that, but it'd be good practice. It's good practice because it figures out how you have to bend your 3rd finger so you can hit that string above it without muting it. You need that string above it to be able to ring out clearly. But if you need to bring it up, take it up, like I said, that's okay too. And then for measure 3, we're going to go back to the open A string, and then back to that 5th fret on the D string. Another reason why it's good to keep it down. And then down to the 2nd fret of the D string with your 1st finger, and then back to that 5th fret. And then back up to the 3rd fret on the A string. So measures 3 and 4 sound like this. Let's do that a few times. One more. Remember, they're all downstrokes. It doesn't matter if you're changing strings. That's going to actually help us slow down and keep the timing there. Okay, let's play the first 4 measures. Let's do it one more time, a little faster. 1, 2. And then we're going to let that 3rd fret ring out for 4 beats, so a full measure. 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to count 2 more beats. This is the beginning of measure 5. 1, 2. And then we're going to come in on beats 3 and 4 like we did in measure 1. And you're going to play the 3rd fret on the A string. And then the 5th fret on the A string with your 3rd finger. Again, this would be good practice on keeping your 2nd finger down. Remember, when you add a higher note, it cancels out whatever you do behind it, but you want to resist the urge of lifting that finger up. You're creating a lot more work for yourself. See, I'm keeping my 2nd finger down there. And then I'm going to go up to the open high E string and play that 4 times. So that's measure 6. So 5 and 6 sound like this. 1, 2. Remember, all downstrokes. And then for measure 7, 3rd fret on the high string with your 2nd finger, open E string, back to the 5th fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the A string, and then 5th fret on the A string. Same timing, all quarter notes. Let's play 7 and 8, that's 7 and 8. Let's play 5 through 8, so it's 1, 2. It's good practice on getting some really good tone with your mandolin. Keep your notes down. That'll help the sustain of your instrument. And remember, it's all melody, so every pick note is a melody note. So we're going to let that note on measure 8 ring out for 4 beats, just like we did in measure 4. And then for measure 9, we're going to have those 2 beats at the beginning rest, and then you're going to put your, the last 2 beats of measure 9, you're going to put your 2nd finger up on the 3rd fret of the highest string, so the E string, and then 1st fret on the high string. It's a little walk down. And then open E string 4 times, and then down to the 5th fret on the A string, and then 3rd fret 3 times. So let's play 9 through 11, so it sounds like this. 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2. And then measure 12, open A string 4 times. And then a little walk down, 5th fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the A string, open A string. Good practice there. We use 3 fingers, 3, 2, and 1. So let's practice that little walk down. See, I've got my other fingers kind of ready. And then down to the 5th fret on the D string for measure 14, 5th fret 4 times. And then up to the high E string, so we're skipping the A string there. And then that little walk down, 5th fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the A string, and then back to the 3rd fret and you're done. So that ending sounds like this, 14 through 16. Let's do that a few times. One more. So that's the whole single note melody. Remember, we're kind of playing out of our C shape. That's why we're using our certain left-hand fingerings. It's really going to help us transition smoothly back to a chord. So let's play the whole basic solo, and then I'll break down the bluegrass melody. Do a little faster. Here we go. Remember, they're all downstrokes. That's going to help you play the timing and help you slow down. So don't go too fast during that part. Remember, it's all melody there. So it's working out of our basic 2-finger C chord. That's where we're getting our positions. All right, now let's break down the bluegrass solo. All right, let's start at measure 17. Let's start breaking down the bluegrass solo. So it's going to be very similar to the single note melody, except we're going to be adding some ornaments, some double stops, some hammer-ons, and some slides. So basic bluegrass ornaments. Let me play the first 5 measures, and then I'll break it down. more time. Okay, so we're going to start at measure 17. We're going to start with the same 2 pickup notes. So third finger on the 5th fret of the D string, and then open A string. So same exact 2 notes, same timing. And then for measure 16, we're going to do a double stop this time. So you're going to put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, keep your 3rd finger where it is, and now we're going to play the middle 2 strings. So we've got the high melody note, and now we're playing the lower double stop with it. So a double stop is just playing 2 notes at once. So we're going to play it down, and now we're going to do down, up, picking the rest of the time through the measure. That's good practice for your right hand. Make sure you're hitting both of the sets, middle sets of strings. So we're going 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and let's loop that. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and